Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie is finally back. He has been hiding in the asylum for all of MLB The Show 21. I have not used him since this game came out, but I finally manned up and added Eddie to my lineup today. But unfortunately for him, but unfortunately for the rest of the world, Eddie's a little bit steaming from the toe fungi. You see, last year, I faced off against KcBaseball in an Eddie Mathews versus Chipper Jones battle with just those two and then all commons, and Eddie got a little bit embarrassed. We did lose 14-12 in that game. Eddie had 2 home runs, but he did go 2 for 5 against common pitchers, so he has a little bit of something to prove. So Eddie, I think you have to man up today. It's time to be a man, and Eddie is hoping to get some revenge. So let's get into this game. We are coming in with a chip on our shoulder, no pun intended, actually very much pun intended, and hopefully we're going to show Chipper Jones who the real angry man is. Alright, we are going to be facing Touki Toussaint in the Eddie versus Chipper gameplay. He's hitting Chipper Jones 6. I think he maybe forgot to set his lineup. We have Edward Cabrera. You know I had to give him a little PTSD. We've got very similar teams. We both have Francisco, Derek Fisher, Chris Davis, and Isan Diaz in our lineups, and I also have Brian O'Grady and Jesus Sanchez on my bench. He is 69, very nice, and 26. Eddie sitting on the bench, thinking about what he's going to do to KcBaseball today. He is very angry. Let's get it started. That is perfect hit the other way for a leadoff, or not a leadoff base hit. That's a 1-out single. We're really going to have to just limit the damage with Edward Cabrera and all of our pitching staff, because I know that there's no chance we're going to hold him completely scoreless, and probably the run totals on both sides are going to be in the double digits. We just have to out-hit him and just make sure that we're making all the defensive plays and not completely getting totally roasted on the pitching side of things. That is a great pitch, but it's going to just stay fair. That is so unfortunate. He hit that ball hard, but that was probably 2 inches away from going foul. That's terrible. That's hit in the air to right field. We are going to make a play on this, but I'm assuming he's going to score. So I'm just going to throw this into the cutoff man, if it'll ever let me do that. And he is going to... Don't let him score. You're kidding me. There is no way that actually just happened. Why is the cutoff man playing in the infield? You have to go out and get to that ball, and he's hosed easily at the plate if we do that. That's just completely ridiculous. All right, here is Eddie Mathews stepping up to the plate, gripping the bat, ready to rip it. We got to wait for Touki Toussaint to come to me, because he's not going to want to throw anything in the zone to Eddie. He knows how dangerous Eddie Mathews is, so we're going to have to wait for a mistake pitch and not be chasing. 3-0 on Eddie Mathews. He doesn't want to throw anything in the zone, and he's going to walk Eddie Mathews on 4 pitches. Now we have a base runner here for Troy Stokes Jr. Let's see if we can maybe push something over the wall. Troy Stokes Jr. hits that ball in the air. That's going to go almost to the warning track, but I was late on it, and it's not going to result in anything. So we don't get any hits or runs in the first inning. A bit unfortunate after that whole fiasco that happened last inning. Now Edward Cabrera has the tough task of facing Chipper Jones. We have to show Chipper who's boss. We have to show him that he is not the ruler of this kingdom. Oh, what is that jump out there in right field? I don't think we make the play even if Chris Davis gets a good jump, but he was just standing there for a solid 3 seconds before he actually turned and went to go get that ball. Nick Gordon in the air the other way. This ball's got to get caught, and it will be. Chipper Jones going to try to tag up, and he is going to be done at third base. Chipper Jones makes a base running mistake, and that is going to cost him a runner in scoring position. Now there's 2 outs. Come on, Chipper. If you're really so good, then why are you making dumb decisions like that? That can't be happening to a player that claims to be better than Eddie Mathews. Swing and a miss. Edward Cabrera gets the strikeout of Isan Diaz. Scoreless inning. Chipper Jones does lead off with a double, but it does not come back to hurt us. Wyatt Matheson, base hit back up the middle, turns on the up and in sinker for a 1-out knock. First hit of the ball game. Let's see if we can get him around. Oh no, I really just, that's so stupid of me. I really just reached for a sinker low and away with a lefty, very early swing to ground into a double play. That's just asking for a bad result. I got to be better than that. In a game like this, I can't afford to be making those kind of, really? We're getting Touki Toussaint a double? We are giving Touki Toussaint a double. No, game. This is not okay. Oh, wow. He's going to turn on the fastball and send it off the foul pole. Great piece of hitting. Nothing I can do there. It's just frustrating, man. Ooh, that pitch is crushed to center field. He got all of that one. That's going to be over the wall for a home run. Yikes, Chris. I thought I put that in a great spot on 3-2, but Chris did that. Okay, that is not a perfect swing. What are we talking about, game? That is a pop-up. I don't know if, like, that's a different feedback, because I know sometimes the feedback change. Really? We're doing that? Okay, first of all, I don't know if that was real or not, but the feedback did not reflect an actual perfect swing. And then my first baseman is going to botch a routine ground ball, allowing Chipper Jones a chance to hit with a runner on base and potentially put this game pretty much out of reach. What is that pitch doing? Seriously, that's why we can't have bonehead defensive plays like that. Oh my gosh, I don't know why that pitch is right down the middle. That should have been outside. Edward Cabrera, you suck. I hate your guts. Get out of my sight right now. Bro, you're kidding me. That's going to be a late hit to center field. You'll love to see everything. I love everything. I'm so happy. I'm not mad at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Just late on top of it. That's going to be a great hit right there. 3-2, and he's going to perfect the changeup. Thankfully, Chris Davis makes the catch after a exhausting inning that I just cannot believe just happened. Chipper Jones, the home run, and now he's out in front of Eddie Mathews by a lot. Eddie has a walk, so he hasn't gotten out yet, but he needs to step up in a big way if this team is going to be able to make a comeback. Jesus Sanchez lines that ball to center field, and that is going to be a line out. I cannot believe it. Actually, I can believe it. I'm not surprised in the slightest. Taylor Walls gets a double down the line. Not gonna matter. There's 2 outs, and we have garbage players coming up after him, so it is not gonna matter in the grand scheme of things. We're still gonna get mercy ruled, and I don't really care. Chris Davis in the air. That has to leave. That has to get out, but it's not going to. Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. I'm not even going to complain. There's no point in complaining. If Ramon doesn't want me to win, if the baseball gods don't want me to win, there's no point in complaining at all. Okay, here we go. Open the floodgates up. Get ready, because we're going to get pounced yet again this inning. Yup, I mean, what did I say? What did I say exactly 30 seconds ago? This is ridiculous. I don't understand what to do except just sit here and get fed my dignity with a spork. A plastic spork, which, by the way, those are like the most useless things on planet Earth. Like, who in their right mind thought, I know what is a good idea for an invention? I'm going to combine a spoon and a fork together and then make the combination of them less useful than you would ever possibly think it would be. Like, that's just the dumbest idea. And then you make it plastic, and it's just like so flimsy. Like, what is even the point anymore? All right, that's lined to center field for a base hit, and okay. At this point, I don't have anything better to do, so I think we're just going to turn the rest of this video into underdog story time. I know Kevin God does this when he's getting fed his dignity with a spork, and I think I'm going to do the same thing, because I have no shred of dignity left as we're going to finally get out of this inning. So we're not going to be mercied this inning, so that gives me time to tell you guys a very good story. So this year when I was playing baseball, we had, our field was like, obviously it's not the varsity field because I'm not only am I trash at video games, I'm also trash at baseball. So I didn't make varsity, and our field was, let's say, not in the greatest of shape. You know, there was grass growing in places where there shouldn't be grass growing and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about, like the general not great baseball field that you think of. Yeah, one day we were playing, and this mysterious crane shows up in the outfield, like a full-on crane. It's like 3 feet tall. And I'm playing right field that day, so I'm a little bit oh, wow, we struck out Chipper Jones. I'm sure Casey is very excited about that. So I'm playing right field, and I'm a little bit, you know, worried about the, because, you know, cranes like that, they can be pretty intimidating creatures. Like, they're big, and they're territorial. So if you get in their way, I don't think they're gonna hold back from really showing you who's boss. So I'm on the bench when I first noticed this. He was in center field when I was on the bench. I was like, okay, I don't think that, you know, it's going to be too big of a problem. By the time I get out to right field and I'm playing in right field, this bastard is like 10 feet behind me. If there's a fly ball hit over my head, I am screwed. I am not getting that ball. I will stand there, let this stupid crane get it, and then come back to me with it. Like, I am not going and getting the baseball if it's hit over my head. So luckily, it wasn't hit over my head. It probably would have made for a better story if it was. But thankfully for my health and safety, it was not. So I'm still here to live and tell the tale. But that was quite scary, and I was very much concerned for my health. That if that crane had come over and paid me a visit, I would not be here, I'm pretty sure. Please hit it out. I don't want... Just keep hitting it, please. Please. I don't want to keep playing this game. I really don't. I'm gonna be honest. If I scored 3 runs here, I will legitimately be mad. Like, I don't want to keep this going. This is just annoying. Okay. Thanks a lot, Wyatt Matheson. Just get out, please. I don't know what... I don't know why you guys are even still trying at this point. Bro, okay. Well, I guess we're putting together a rally at the very last possible time. Like, this is what I hate. Like, you couldn't have done this in the first or second inning? We were only down by 2? Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He is sweating, putting in a lefty-lefty matchup. Come on. I'm gonna be honest. That's a little bit of a jerk move. Yeah, please, strike out. I very much would like you to strike out. Taylor Walls, please do not hit a home run. Whatever you do, don't go yard. Alright, get this over with. I want out of here. I want to never remember this game ever again. And the thing about this is, like, what did this even really prove? Like, okay, Chipper went 2 for 2, or 2 for 3. He struck out. Eddie didn't strike out. Eddie didn't get a hit because he only had one at bat. He also had a walk. Chipper also got out, and the home run he hit was a ball that was down the middle that was supposed to be away out of the zone. So, did it prove that Chipper is better than Eddie? I mean, no. I mean, he is, because he's a 99 and Eddie's a 93, so you would expect him to be better. Did we learn that Casey's a better player than me? Well, if you didn't know that before this game, you're an idiot. And this just proved that I suck at this game. I have literally 0 skill, and I have just 0 dignity either. Like, I'm just terrible at everything. Like, I am ashamed to call myself a human being right now. I feel like I am a tarantula crossed with a crocodile. Like, if a tarantula and a crocodile got it on, I feel like I would be the offspring. And I would be living in a trash compactor with all of my other tarantula crocodile friends. If I even have... I don't think I would have any friends. Who would want to be friends with this lousy pile of garbage? Let's be honest here. Oh my gosh, I should just stop talking. No one wants to hear me talk anymore. Subscribe to KcBaseball because he's like 12 times better. He's actually infinitely better than me at everything. So yeah, don't unsubscribe from me. Go subscribe to KcBaseball. I don't really want your subscription. And yeah. I'll see you later, if I ever see you, because you probably won't ever watch me again after this embarrassing show of human being, tarantula, spider, crocodile-ness.